Welcome to this edition of Get to Know Your Wayne State Football Program for the 2019 campaign. I'm Sports Information Director Jeff Weiss, and joined today by quarterbacks coach Jeff Reardon. Jeff, thanks for joining us.
Good to be here.
Obviously, last year, a little bit of a challenge. You had three different guys start at quarterback. This year, you've got two front runners that I'm sure going into camp are going to battle it out in senior Dakota Cup and junior Jake Amrine.
Yeah. Obviously Jake ended up taking the majority of the reps last fall. Took his lumps, went through his growing pains, but it's part of the process, and he's embraced that process. He's worked as hard as any quarterback we've had here. Had a great off season, had a great, winter conditioning spring into this summer, and I'm looking forward to seeing the hard work pay dividends this fall. And like you said, Dakota actually started the season for us last year, and unfortunately, just wasn't 100%. Kind of had an arm thing going on that hampered him a little bit, and had to make a change there. But you just talk about the ultimate we before me guy, just the ultimate teammate. And he's a competitor. He wants to be on the field. But the fun thing to see this spring was when, a quarterback would make a play, the first guys onto the field, to congratulate them and, jump all over them were the other quarterbacks. And that's the culture in this room right now. And that starts with the leadership in the room with guys like Dakota and Jake. So really excited to see him compete this fall.
And obviously them being able to push each other instead of being relaxed, okay, I'm the guy.
No question.
It will hopefully just improve the quality of that position.
Competition's going to make us better, absolutely.
Obviously, you've got Christian Klink, who's been around the program and has played sparingly, but it's nice to have another veteran in the room, especially when you have two incoming freshmen coming in Frank Potenza and Jay Solano. What do you expect from them this year?
Yeah, like you said, well, Christian, fifth-year guy, knows the system, so needs to be able to go into a game and operate the offense and shouldn't miss a beat with them, put us in the end zone. But it's exciting to have those two coming in. Frank was a guy we had at camp who fell in love with, the way he throws it, but just also the type of person he is. You could see the leadership qualities right away with him. And then Jay was a guy that I think was just overlooked because of where he is. For whatever reason, that downriver area gets overlooked. So we were really fortunate to get him as well. And both those guys are going to come in and compete to be on the bus this fall.
For Warrior fans of the past, what quarterbacks of the past do those two remind you of?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Sorry to put you on the spot like that. Either physical size or how they run the offense or what their skill set is.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, it's hard to say. Carl was so big. Frank's not that big. And he doesn't, I wouldn't say he's a runner, but he can create. But he throws it as well as anybody we have had. I mean, Jake obviously has a huge arm. I think Frank might, from an arm talent standpoint, be the most total package guy we've had because he's got a big arm, but he's also extremely accurate. And I think both of them are very similar. Both Jay and Frank are the same style quarterback. So, I don't know, it's kind of tough for me to compare them to guys of the past.
Sounds good. Well, it looks like it'll be an exciting year at the quarterback position for the Wayne State football program.